And thank you so much for joining me. This is a great day. We're going to talk today about how you can create your brand, your own skincare line, different tricks and ideas on everything you need to know. So my name is Manon Pilon, and I'm really pleased to make this presentation. This presentation is sponsored by Derme&Co. This is the head of the company where we're going to talk today about Europelab. Europelab is one of the division where we actually produce private label. We develop a new formulation. We have an R&D department for innovation, etc. But we're also proud to produce Nelly Diverse skincare for more than 40 years, Laboratories Druide and Druide Biolove, as well as Alaska product. So this is our sponsorship. As you know, we sell mostly to dermatologists. We do have some chain stores in the private label division, spas, and of course, a medical spa. We are produced here in Montreal. Our laboratory, just as a final quick commercial, our laboratories, we are proud to say that we are GMP certified by Health Canada. So what it means is that technically, it's not just complying with the rules of Health Canada. So Health Canada being recognized around the world to one of the most reputable country as far as legislations and rules. So we often get people from China that ask, can I please produce my product in Canada? So we're very pleased to say that we are certified with our GMP certification by Health Canada, so one of their most rigorous. I used to be in cosmetics, European countries. The European community used to have that benefit, but we're quite happy to say that Canada is really one of the leader when it terms of cosmetics. So of course, we do a lot of research and development, and we of course develop products like Nelly Diverse. We're the first one in the professional field, in the medical and dermatology aesthetic field, to propose a Cosmos, EcoCert Cosmos organic formulation. So each and every product are certified by EcoCert. So it's not only a certification for a sustainable product and packaging, but beyond that, we provide results. So we were exposed in so many magazines, and that's really because of the brand Nelly Diverse, the Biotense line. This line, it's 11 product anti-aging line that really delivers results. So we're very happy to be behind this product, and also 6 products in acne. So US FDA as well as Health Canada controls the claim. When you want to claim that you have a product that's an anti-acne, you have to show the efficacy. So this product is officially becoming a drug, even though it's an organic certified product. So we're proud to say that we were the first one to offer 6 products in the medical field that is organic certified. So by EcoCert. Again, EcoCert, one of the largest recognized in the world, more than 120 countries. So each product has a license. There's 6 of them, and 2 professional products for the physicians to use or medical aesthetics staff to use for chemical peels. So we're very proud for the anti-acne, and very popular lately because of the mask. A lot of people develop acne. And we were the innovator of Biofam. Biofam is in the Nelly Diverse brand, is 10 products for feminine hygiene, all organic certified, 10 products for your needs. So we're very proud, as well as the Alaska brand. So Alaska, known in Canada as well as in the United States for hand sanitizers. So we're quite happy to be behind all these products. Those are our direct brands, but we do produce a lot of products for a private label. We have a private label division called Europelab, and this is what we're going to talk about today. So how do we actually start? Where do I start? So first of all, let's go back a little bit and say, well, why do I really want to, start my own line? First of all, why? So mainly because of competition. So you control the market. So you have the exclusivity worldwide because it's your brand. So nobody can sell unless they go through you. So it gives you exclusivity. It gives you exclusivity as well as in your service. So, nobody can live the actual experience like you will provide them, because it is with your product, your skincare. As well as, people have to go through you. If they want to buy your product directly or indirectly, unless it's a copy, they have to go through you. There's no price war. You decide the war, you decide the promotion, and nobody's going to bypass you. It's your control. You're controlling. Basically, no competition. And also differentiate yourself from your competition. Nobody will have your brand. So we always say, have a brand, like Nelly DeVers as an example, have a brand and start slowly your private label brand so that you can learn from the other brands. And eventually, hopefully, you can conquer the world. And that, of course, it increases your business value. It gives you a lot more to sell. You could actually sell the business of skincare products as well as selling your medical practice or your medical aesthetic practice or spa. So everything is possible. So why do we want to develop? Well, we look bigger. We're a bigger brand. We develop to alleviate ourselves compared to competition. We strengthen our credibility. I'd like to say loyalty. You're going to gain a lot more loyalty. You attract new customers. You generate new income. And of course, the exclusivity is I think it's the world. Nobody bothers you. You control it. So if we resume, so it's really creating a brand that you keep your client or your patients loyal. Increase credibility or your brand that maybe you want to sell to Sephora. Maybe you want to sell worldwide to different markets. So these are things we're going to discuss. Higher profit, you control the market. Depending on which segment markets you decide to go, as well as increasing your sales. It's cost effective, it's exclusivity, and also has a brand equity. So it opens the world. We offer, you basically offer the opportunity to the world. And of course, the retail is big. So while you're sleeping, you can generate a lot of income worldwide, depending on where you're selling. You can develop distributor to different states or sub-distributors or importers. Maybe you want to sell to China, or maybe you are in China, you want to sell to Singapore, Hong Kong, and vice versa. So everything is possible. So there's definitely an opportunity and a higher profit. Really remember that it gives the incredible benefit and the credibility to increase your actual brand value as well as your business value. So we talked about no price world. And let's face it, most skincare are on the web. They are all selling direct or indirect. So it's a fact. So everything is becoming online. So if you haven't started, then you should. With us, with Nelly, we keep the facility to generate their profit. So we kind of put a barricade so you can not sell direct, but some brands are selling direct. So this is why you should plan and start developing your own brand. So how do we start? So what's the process? First, we're going to consult. So ideally, you consult with a person like myself. We have a team of experts that develop brands and turnkey solutions for our clients. So we sit and we discuss. What do we discuss? We discuss our vision. What is your vision and what is your concept? Your brand, have you found a name? Maybe not. We can help you. We also, what is your goal? Your clients, your patient, who you're targeting is important. And what is your distribution objectives? Are you planning to sell to Canada and US? If you are in Canada, it's very easy to sell to the US. If you are in the US, it's very easy to sell to Canada. We're next to each other. And when we do product development ourselves here at the lab, we make sure that we register you for both sides so that you are capable from day one to sell to Canada and US. But maybe you want to sell to Japan, or maybe you want to sell to Europe. So what we need to know that ahead. What is your first markets so that we can also help you and guide you, even find you clients. The step 2, of course, we're creating your line. So creating your line after you find a formulation that fits you, either we develop it for you or you take the in-stock formulations that we have available for you. You find a name, ideally a short name. Check the availability on internet. Is it available? Is the domain name available? You can go on site or domain name sites to check, like GoDaddy, for example, .com. Then, of course, creating your logo. You can hire a contractor to develop your logo. Today, it's so cheap. You could go to a different organization, or even we set it up and we organize your logo for you. And you have choices. You want to register the brand, and maybe you want to consult with a brand lawyer. If you're telling me, Manon, I'm going to go sell to all the Sephoras, and I want to take world market, we're investing huge budgets, then I would say, whoa, make sure you register your branding. Make sure nobody uses your name. And of course, the domain name, we said that earlier. And just a brand lawyer, they literally specialize into that aspect. So it's easy to find. And more or less could cost just some figures like this, anywhere from $400 to, let's say, $3,000 per country, depending on which one it is. And of course, China and other countries varies. So you have to consult to find out, if that's the area you want to go to, or if you plan to sell just locally and you don't want to you're not, so much concerned about being copied, etc., and you're just doing it for your facility, then you don't maybe necessarily need to register. It's really up to you. Design something simple. We say short, simple, and who would have ever thought that, Starbucks, we would look at this and say, this is Starbucks. It's the logo, and sometimes people just work on the font. So we just have to keep it easy, simple, not too complicated. We give you option. We set up the design of your bottle and we give you option. But it's nice to go on internet and start looking, what is it that you want your brand to look like, your font, your colors, etc. Then, of course, the selection of formulation is key. Why? Because, of course, today there's so many possibilities. We want to be able to offer a sustainable product, ingredients. You want to select ingredients that are sustainable. You will tell us ahead, I want a vegan because it's really trendy, gluten-free, non-tested on animal, well, that's for sure, non-GMO, maybe, of course, paraben-free, and you want a recyclable or biodegradable formulation. So those are trendy things, and things that you must not use, of course, in your ingredients. Make sure that your laboratory do not use any of these chemicals, including the PEGs. I didn't put here the PEGs. There are so many chemicals that are not permitted. Nowadays, consumers, they go with their app on their cell phone, on their intelligent phone. They go basically walk into a Sephora or in any stores, and they scan the product and they see how clean the ingredients are. So I think it's important, if you have a plan to develop a skincare line, to consider to work with someone that has that knowledge, that is able to help you and guide you so that you score on a high level, for example, on Inky Beauty and other sites. The ingredients that are in demand, of course, depending on your objectives, if we're looking at proteins or peptides, if we're looking at, hyaluronic acid, different vitamin C concepts. I mean, there's so many ingredients. They are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. Millions are spent in research and development for new innovative ingredients that are going to be sustainable. So there's a lot of options that you can choose. The other thing we need to know is, maybe do you want your plants in your formulation to be certified by EcoCert? That's an option, something to talk about in your marketing. So that's an option. Or do you want your entire product to receive a license by EcoCert, Cosmos Organic, as an example, or Cosmos Natural? Again, that's becoming more and more in demand. So maybe you want to claim that your formulation is certified by EcoCert. And of course, you need to have a delivery of results, because it's not everything to have that certification. You have to deliver results. It's your name, it's your brand, and you want to make sure that you're recognized. And of course, when you claim organic, make sure that you have the backup with an organization like EcoCert, because they're recognized in more than 150 countries. So it's something to remember. So we help you, we guide you. But let me just quickly introduce you on how it's actually done. First of all, the one thing you want to do, no matter where you are listening to this conference, make sure that your laboratory is certified by Health Canada, or by, that's certified by the country, not just compliance. You want to also, of course, people that knows about organic or claim to work with organic ingredients have to be certified by EcoCert Green Life. If they're not, you should be questioning yourself. So they have to be in tune with all, everything that's available for you, in order to provide you with a formulation that's going to be really not damaging your skin or the health of your skin. So it's important. Of course, the research team, we work with the best researchers and universities around the world, specifically in cosmetics. And of course, we work with dermatologists, and we have an amazing chemist in our R&D team. And we sit down, when we develop products, we sit down and we brainstorm, because there's always ingredients coming out with new benefits, new proprietary ingredients we have to test. But the ingredients is one thing, but does it really penetrate in your skin? That's what you need to find out. Obviously results. So you make sure you test the formulation that you are provided to in order to say, you'll feel so proud to say my product works. That's how you have to feel, because it's your brand, it's your name. You don't want to have maybe a potential contamination, because the lab does not have necessarily each batch. They don't do their bacteriology testing on it, and so on, microbiology testing, and so on. Create the packaging. The packaging, everything is possible. You have so much choices. We have selected some specific, beautiful, high-end packaging that we have in stock. So you don't have the high minimums. And later, you can have something more proprietary. If you like something specific, then we can do it for you. Everything is possible. You go online and say, I like this packaging. I want this color, this Pantone, and we do it. Everything is possible. Just first focus on what formulation you're going to choose. But let's go back a little bit. So what are the products we're going to develop? I said it's going to be a hair product. It's going to be an hygiene product. It's going to be toothpaste, maybe deodorant, like a personal care product. What are we really planning to do? Maybe a perfume, let's start. And when we start developing a product, one thing we share and we insist you should never start more than anywhere from, let's say, 5 to 12 products. 8, maybe 12. At the most, you should start with 12. Don't start with 30 products. Not only it's going to be expensive, but at the same time, you never have something new that comes out. So, consumer, they like to have new things, new innovation that you can also add as you go along. So it's important to select your product. Now, let's say we know that anti-aging is one of the category that is the most popular. So find out, is it acne that you do? Maybe you're a dermatologist listening to this and you do just acne patients. So then, of course, your product should be for acne. So try to find what is your most sold items in your practice, or if you're planning your strategy with your marketing strategy, what is it that you're going to reach? One of the biggest category, of course, is anti-aging. Lifting and anti-aging is the most sold items per SKU worldwide. But maybe you want to reach sensitive skin, or maybe oily, maybe acne, and so on, or neck, or eye treatment. You choose. But let's take an example. Let's say you decided to go with an anti-aging because it's the most in-demand category. Well, how many SKUs or how many steps are you going to offer to your clients or patients? What are you planning to do? So cleanser, is it going to be a foaming, a milk cleanser, a gel or foam? What kind of texture you're looking for? And so on. pH toners, are they going to be pH toner, more astringent toners? Exfoliants, are they going to be gel form or with grains, like bamboo? What are you looking for? Mask, cream, how many products, serums, maybe an oil, maybe an SPF. What is it that you want to do as an anti-aging line? And then select maximum 12 items, maximum. And 8 is great, 8 to 12. Really, I'll explain why, it should be the maximum you should use. And then, of course, in the formula selections, we'll give you choices. Either it's customs that we produce for you, something completely unique that nobody else has. We never reproduce the same formulation. A lot of people say, oh, Manon, I love the Nelly, copy Nelly. No, we have the knowledge of Nelly. We'll give you something with our knowledge, but something completely different and that is performing, that reaches your needs and your request. But choose a specific skin regime, and then we offer you different packaging in stock. Ideally, you start like that. It's less costly. And then you're in business. And within a month, you are ready to sell to your clients. We do a turnkey solutions. So custom-made formulation is great, but there is cost. Why? Because there's usually minimums. You have to average about 1,500 SKUs. So it's a lot for you to carry at the beginning. So I don't highly recommend, unless you have a lot of money and say money is not an issue, then of course we would do a custom. Or if you're already having a very big success, you're a big brand listening to this, and you want something proprietary or unique, you come and see us, and we will start the development for you. So how does it work? First, the step is we ask you to fill in a questionnaire. And in that questionnaire, we ask you, what smells you want. You want perfume, of course, that are natural. That's what the trend is. What ingredients you're looking for, like a specific peptide maybe you will have in mind, or alpha hydroxy acids, or just plants. What is it that ingredients you're looking for? And of course, we have the know-how. We will guide you. And then, of course, what market are you reaching? Are you reaching the medical or spa market? Or maybe are you reaching the retail? Which category are you going? Maybe it's the children, maybe it's a baby line. So based on this, we also need to know the price. We need to know what would be the price that ideally you wish to pay. And then you have to calculate your margins in order to sell and to implement your marketing and your strategy within your price and distribution structure. So we guide you, we help you making the right decision. So this questionnaire is key to start with. Then once we put the deposit down, we start formulation. So we sit around the table and then we discuss what are the latest ingredients, what can we bring you that is unique and that nobody else has. And that works. So we have our knowledge, our experience that we try to provide for you based on the textures, the smell, and everything that you have indicated us, and or with our experience. It's nice to have some experience. We know what's trendy. We know what works, what doesn't work. And then, of course, there's stability as well as compatibility testing. There's certain tests to do. And even the packaging, you may say, okay, I want this packaging. We said earlier, I love the La Prairie. No problem. The color, what is your color? The only negative is packaging is usually average is 10,000 pieces per order. So maybe you can have different SKUs, a day cream, a night cream, a neck cream, and so on, multiple treatment service products that you can use in the same jar because 10,000 is a lot. Or if you take our in-stock formulation or packaging, then of course you don't have to worry about minimums. So it really helps you to guide. If we go with the in-stock collection, that's my advice. My advice is to choose at your beginning stage, what we know that we have in stock. And in what we know best that works, is efficient, and that we have, in stock. So that means you have no minimum, and that's the beauty. And then from there, you choose out of more than 40 formulation, you choose something that fit what you're looking for. And then we do the turnkey, and then less than a few weeks, you're ready to operate. You have your product in your shelf. So those kits, a lot of dermatologists will say, these are my resources. If we look at the classic collection, in the classical collection, there's 24 SKUs. So those are the trendy peptides, the trendy hyaluronic acid, the retinols, the vitamin C. I said, different microencapsulation. There's different ingredients, and there's 24 to choose from. That is more on the dermatology side, more of the classical look, product formulation that you want to look for. And then you have the organic collection. That's new. There's 20 formulation that you can choose from. And those 20 formulation, it's quite simple because you buy the offers at $487, you get 24, and then you buy at $410 and you get 20 to choose from. And then from there, from your selection, you then develop your 8 to 12 products that you design. And then we do the turnkey as far as the look, the label, the image, and your marketing. We prepare you ready to sell. So in the organic collection, of course, they're all formulations that is certified by EcoCert Cosmos Organic, all 20 of them. So we're very proud, as well as an SPF in there. So it's quite amazing because right away you can claim that you have a formulation that is certified by EcoCert. Now, if you would want that logo on your packaging, then of course you would need to have your company, your brand registered at EcoCert Cosmos Organic. And then, of course, the classical collection, many choices of packaging, many beautiful formulation, 24 very performant product. And then about a year after, once you've chosen these products, a year after, then that's when I would recommend to add one product that is completely unique and proprietary. Because then you know the market, You didn't waste too much time because you know how much turnover you have. You know what is really your niche. And then we develop something completely unique, made for you with your own unique packaging. But again, if you have the money, then forget what I'm saying. But at the beginning, I prefer you putting your money into your marketing. So you select those products, and not many people know. There's always new packaging added and new formulation added. So you will never know for who we manufacture. Again, you would be surprised here at Derme&Co company. This is the distribution center. The laboratory is completely confidential. We don't disclose who we manufacture for. Just in case nobody can come to the factory. Why? Because in case there's a packaging sitting somewhere that we don't want to disclose the name that we're producing for them. So we do a lot of research and development in a very high-end skin and dermatology world. So, just for you to remember, the confidentiality is very key. We stand behind you. We help you push at international level in order to, to promote your brand and introduce you to our partners. So your business is key. You can start and create your store, your website. We guide you where to go and how to do it. Of course, printer brochure, we design the brochure for you. We organize technical sheets. We even organize protocols for you. Everything is turnkey. All you need to do is then print it. It's all personalized and customized. So it's quite easy. Save your money. Don't go into custom right at the beginning. I mean, of course, we will take your business, but I highly recommend to choose. We've devoted so many years of research and development in these unique formulation that you have something to start with. Plus you have no minimum. So no minimum quantities to purchase. So it's so easy for you. You can start it and later you add, or again, if you have the money, go ahead. And everything is possible. Recently, we developed a hand sanitizer that we can register for you in the United States under your brand. When we do SPF, the same thing with SPF or any claim product like anti-acne, we need to register with FDA and register with Health Canada. So if wherever you are, we have new formulation in stock, hand sanitizer that we can register in your country. You will have a cost each time to register the brand about more or less between $2,000 to $3,000. So you have an idea. And then, of course, there's no registration for the in-stock collection. It's just that if you want to have the claim, anti-acne, or if you want to have a claim hand sanitizer, then you have no choice. The same thing with SPF. If you want to claim that you have UVA and UVB protection, not only you have to prove that the product has been clinically demonstrated to be effective, that there is an effectiveness. And then, of course, we have to make the application. So that's the registration cost that I'm referring to. But there's no registration cost for purifying soap. There is no registration cost for hand sanitizer, for hand cream. And it's quite nice because they're all organic. So great formulation, completely natural, based on aloe, eucalyptus, coconut, and willow bark. So it's a nice complete collection. And of course, I want to say thank you very much for participating. I'm sure you have some questions. Derme&Co was our sponsor. Again, we're the producer of Alaska products, the hand sanitizer and surface disinfectant, the producer of Druid, BioLove, and Druid, the baby care products, Pure and Pure for oncology, specifically for chemotherapy, radiology. We have the Bath and Body Collection, Eau de Toilette, toothpaste, deodorant, and outdoor products to propose you, as well as capillary products. And of course, Nelly the Verse specifically sold to spas and medical spas around the world. I encourage you to come in different training with our YouTube channel. These are all different training on disinfectant, everything you need to know about hand sanitizers, rosacea, hyperpigmentation, body type. If you want to know, how to classify your body type in order to do the right recommendation, they are full of advanced education. So if you have any question, please don't hesitate. Please write to me at info@derme.ca. Think of the skin in French.ca for Canada, so it's easy. Info or Manon at derme.ca. Thank you so much for your participation today, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you.